Welcome to Old Brooklyn's Farmers Market. This morning we're going to do a cooking demonstration, a non-cooking demonstration, and we're going to be featuring local items that should be available at your local farmers market. Today's featured item is kale. We're going to talk about kale, and we're going to make a blueberry and lime vinaigrette. And first I want to say my name is Veronica, and I'm an urban farmer as well as a foodie. I just love cooking food. So this kale came from Leek Park Farmers Market, which is an urban farm located in Cleveland, Ohio. And so first what we're going to do is we're going to prepare the kale really quickly. Kale, if it's organic kale or is grown without pesticides, you can simply wash the kale off with nice cold water. If you're going to use it for a salad, what you need to do is remove the thick, dense stem. You don't need to throw it away, however, you can keep it. So I'm going to pull the stem away from the leaf, put a leaf over here, pull the stem away from the leaf. Keeping that stem for maybe a juice or a smoothie, maybe some vegetable stock, pulling the stem away from the leaf. All right, and so now I have a nice little bunch of kale here. I'm going to kind of roll it to make it a little easier to cut. Let's do that. All right, so we just cut it crossways, very fine. So we're going to make a nice fine chopped salad, chopped kale salad. Now I've chopped it that way or cut it that way, so now I'm going to cut it the other direction. All right. Okay, so it's beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so have my kale prepared. I also have some red pepper with dill. Dill is an herb that you can find this time of year at a farmer's market. You can rinse it also in cold water, and you can store it in the refrigerator in cold water, and that will help to sustain it for a longer period of time. Dill is also really easy to grow in this climate. You can grow dill, and if it becomes too warm for it and it starts to produce a seed, you could utilize the seed for culinary purposes as dill seed. All right, so I'm going to mix this dill in with a little bit of red pepper. All right, and this side of the salad I'm going to garnish with dill and red pepper. And I took the liberty to garnish this side with cucumber and dill. Sounds very familiar, right? What's not so familiar is to utilize a daylily. Now, daylilies are edible. The entire plant is edible. Today we're going to use the flowers. I'm going to use them as a garnish, and I'm also going to chop up some of the petals of the flower and add them for a bit of flavor. In my opinion, it tastes kind of like a little hint of sweetness, and the texture reminds you of a nice crisp lettuce. It's also full of carotenoids. It has some vitamins that are available to us. Let's see, vitamin C is big on the list, so I'll just sprinkle this around the outside. Like that. That's looking nice and inviting, right? So some of the other things that you'll find this time of year, aside from dill and kale and daylilies, is you'll find blueberries and strawberries. Strawberries were up and out a couple of weeks ago, and blueberries are following shortly thereafter. So we should start seeing blueberries in about a week at the farmer's market. But now that you see them in the grocery stores, you know they're in season and they're more economical to purchase. So, good thing to do with your fruit is to wash them really good. You can soak them for anywhere between 5 to 30 minutes. You can have good, clean vegetables and fruits to begin with. If you're able to get organic, that makes your job a little easier. And if not, utilize a little salt water or a little white vinegar to help clean them off. So with that being said, horticulture is one of the things that we bring to the table with Food Depot to help. We talk about how to grow the food, and you can grow cucumbers in Ohio, Northeast Ohio. You can grow American slicers. American slicer is the typical cucumber that you'll see, and then very often you'll see an English cucumber. The main difference between the two of those cucumbers is that the English cucumber does not have seeds in it, and if there are, they're very small. And the American slicer is what traditionally we see with seeds. So some people don't like the seeds, so they avoid them. Okay, so what we're gonna make is a blueberry and lime vinaigrette. So I selected limes and cut them into chunks so that we can make our own juice. The recipe calls for a tablespoon of lime juice, so I have a small little juicer here that we can squeeze the juice out of the lime and put it into a measuring spoon. I'll use a couple of them. And this is real easy because it doesn't require any blades, no chopsters, nothing mechanical except for you and the apparatus, no electric. All right, so we have the lime juice. All right. And then they also call for some lime zest, so I already have some of that in the cup. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna put the blueberries in first. And the vinegar that I selected is a white balsamic vinegar. It actually has pear infused in it, which is very helpful, adds a little bit more flavor there. Okay. All right, and then after that, we're going to add honey, and this is a very special honey. This is local honey. Local honey is supposed to help you with your immune system. So this honey came from Village Family Farms. Good friend of ours, an urban farmer. Okay, and we're gonna add our lime zest. And it looks like there's some honey still in here. All right, so we're gonna make a puree out of this, and then lastly, we're gonna blend in the olive oil. All right, put it on very low. This is a Vitamix, very powerful tool. Make this little puree. All right. And then lastly, two-thirds cup of olive oil. You add it in very slowly, little stream at a time. This is 1/3, so I'm going to have to get another 1/3. All right, it's looking really good. I purchased the white balsamic vinegar at Heinz, and it was only $3.99. Okay, slowly adding the olive oil again. All right, that looks beautiful. So we have some here already. So we have created our chopped salad. We've added local produce. What we don't have is our strawberries. So I'm going to take a few strawberries, good amount of vitamin C there. First, cut the green off. I'm going to slice it really thin. Since it's a chopped salad, we kind of want all the sizes of the fruits and vegetables to pair up together. We don't want to overwhelm the salad with big, huge chunks of strawberry. I'm going to chop it really fine. So, I'm not sure about you, but this is starting to look kind of rainbow-like to me. Oftentimes we talk about eating the colors of the rainbow, and I think that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be getting a lot of vitamin C in with this one, getting some antioxidants in. Lime is really good. It's alkaline, helps to improve your digestive system. Okay, so up. Here we go. Let's drizzle a little bit of this on the salad. Now, blueberry is a naturally creates a pectin. So as the blueberry dressing sits, it can or does have a tendency to thicken up. If it gets too thick for you, just add a tiny bit more oil. All right. So I'm going to drizzle some of this on. Man, that looks so good. Better than looking good, it's great for you. Okay, so now with that being done, I want to share one more thing with you as it relates to preparing for company. So you could make this really nice salad and you can have your dressing off to the side, but if you're practicing social distancing and you want everyone to have their own individual portion, then what you could do is you could prepare a salad plate very similar to the way that you would prepare a smoothie bowl. You can have all of the options already available. They could eat them as individual portions. They could pour on. Okay, that's what happens when it sits. They could pour on their dressing like that. And they can have their own salad plate. So the last thing I'm going to share with you is how to make your portion cup out of a pepper. So you start with a pepper like this. You clip off the ends. You stand it up to see how flat it is to the surface. If it's not, you shave off some of the bottom, like I've done with this one, to stand it up. Clean out the inside. Then you can fill it. Now you have your own portion cup available for use by your guests. So that is all I have to share with you for today. What I want you to walk away with is that your food can be locally grown, can be beautiful, can be fresh, full of vitamin C, antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and then don't forget to go to the cutting edge of something. If you've never had flowers with your food before, and for sure if you've never had a daylily, try incorporating those things into your diet. Daylilies also have vitamin C, calcium, and potassium in them. And so, okay, thanks for joining us. Please remember to complete the survey. Hope to see you next week at Old Brooklyn Farmers Market.